The great Crabby Adventure, the sun was just waking up, but the Tran family was already wide awake and buzzing with excitement. Today was the day. "Is the crab-catching gear ready, Cadden?" asked Angela, tracing their beach route on a big, crinkly map. "Ready for adventure," he called back, hoisting a cooler into their cheerful, retro RV. Cashton and Carlson, the two bravest adventurers in the family, were ready for their mission. "We've got the nets, Mom," shouted Cashton. "And the buckets for all the crabs," added Carlson, wiggling with so much excitement he almost dropped his bright yellow pail. With a happy rumble, the RV pulled onto the open road. Inside, everything was cozy. Angela drove, while Cadden pointed out funny-shaped clouds. "That one looks like a giant crab with fluffy claws." Carlson giggled, his face pressed against the big front window. Cadden and Cashton were the official snack captains of the trip. "Who wants a roadmap pretzel?" Cadden asked, holding up a twisty, salty treat. Cashton carefully passed them out, making sure everyone had enough fuel for the adventure ahead. Finally, Angela announced, "I smell the salty sea air." They pulled into a spot overlooking the ocean. The boys tumbled out of the RV and gasped. The sea was a sparkling sheet of sapphire, and the sand was the color of powdered sugar. "We're here." They cheered. Cadden unfurled a big, striped blanket, while Angela popped open a giant sun umbrella that whistled in the breeze. "Okay, team," Cadden said, rubbing his hands together. "Time to establish base camp before we begin our crab expedition." With their buckets swinging, Cashton and Carlson raced to the water's edge where little waves tickled their toes. "Okay, be very, very quiet," Cashton whispered, crouching low like a tiger. "We have to sneak up on them." Cadden waded into the cool water to join them. "See that one, over by that smooth, gray rock?" he whispered, pointing. A tiny crab with beady eyes scuttled sideways and vanished into the foam. "Whoa," breathed Carlson. "They're super fast." From the blanket, Angela watched her adventurers. She smiled as Cashton let out a triumphant shout and carefully scooped a small, surprised crab into his net. He held it up for everyone to see, his face beaming with pride. As the sun painted the sky in shades of orange and pink, the family sat together, tired and happy. They had gently returned their crabby friend to the sea, but they had caught a perfect day. "Best adventure ever," Carlson sighed, leaning against his dad as the waves whispered on the shore.